Are we at the beach?
Yes, we're at the beach.
We're at the beach. And what are we doing? Did we just find a crab?
Yes.
What color was he?
He was black.
Yeah, he was black. He was kind of brown, wasn't he?
Yes.
Hey guys, Erin and Baby Liv here, and welcome back to Eat, Move, Rest. So our DMs have been full of messages from you guys talking about how maybe you're not living up to your New Year's resolution expectations. Maybe you're feeling a little bummed out. So we're even feeling it here in sunshiny Florida. So it has been anything but that. They have had record lows. It has even gotten close to freezing. So whether you're locked up inside for quarantine or because this winter weather is getting to you, we're feeling the effects. And we're gonna help you guys by talking about how we are getting back on track and what we're doing to stay on top of our mental, physical, and emotional health. So we're gonna take you through a day in the life, how we're getting back on track. Hopefully you guys will find some inspiration from it. So it's funny because when we were talking about planning this video last night, I told Dusty, wouldn't it make more sense if the new year actually started on June 1st? It would be so much easier to be like getting outside, getting active, everything that we need to like achieve our goals and to feel happier and healthier. Instead, it's like January 1st, winter is dragging, so you're left feeling like you can't really even do what you set out to do for the new year. So we're gonna give you guys some tips and tricks to help you get and stay motivated, feel more focused and alert, boost your metabolism, and just all around boost your mood and your energy.
It can be very hard, especially for me in the winter. We're here in Florida and I'm like waiting for sunshine and I'm waiting for warmth and I'm not getting it. So it's like, oh man, we might as well be back in Nebraska because I feel the same as I did there. But it really comes down to, no matter where you are, figuring out how to start your day off right. Like, the morning is the foundation for your day. So if you can master your mornings, your day is gonna be a lot better than if you have a morning that isn't organized, or you're not getting things done, or you're not starting it off on the right foot with healthy water, a healthy smoothie, a healthy breakfast, like some oats that fuel your body and your mind. Wake up, do some stretching, maybe some meditation. Realizing that the mornings are the foundation for your day means you really have a responsibility to yourself to make the mornings count. So master your mornings. For me, if I'm feeling sluggish or slow, or if I'm feeling anxious especially, I don't really have an appetite. But I know ever since I was a kid even, I have to eat. I have to eat in the morning and have a good hearty breakfast, whether it's a smoothie and or some oatmeal. It just gets my body and my mind going. Something else, start with an easy task. I know Erin and I have mentioned this before, but fold some laundry or make the bed. And that actually gives you a sense of accomplishment for the day, and it starts you off on the right foot.
What is most important is to start your day on the right foot. And it doesn't start in the morning, it actually starts the night before. So how are you setting yourself up for success? So that means disconnecting from devices, putting on your blue blockers, maybe reading a devotional or something like that that can put your mind at ease, and then going to bed at a decent hour. So instead of going to bed at 1 in the morning like we had been for about the whole time we've been here so far, we're now going to bed at about 10:30 or 11, and it makes a world of difference to even have just that hour and a half or 2 hours of extra working time, extra productivity, extra daylight, because let's be honest, it's still winter, the days are super short, so it helps to get to bed early, to get up early. Watching the sunrise even this morning, it was such a beautiful golden color, something I hadn't seen in a while. So made a pre-workout shake, getting back on top of those again, and I'm making some oats for Max that he requested. We're doing chocolate cherry oats. It's been a while, actually, if you can believe it. Baby Liv has been on solids for about a month now, and I'm gonna give her her own side of oatmeal, so I will be making a more in-depth baby-led weaning video in the future for you guys who have asked, but for today, she's having some oatmeal I just cooked up in some water with a mashed banana added in, and I'm gonna let her chew on a little orange and see what she thinks of that. So that'll be a first for her. So next step would be exercise. So getting some sort of bodily movement in, some flow, getting the blood moving, warming up your cells, and honestly, it invigorates your mind. It kind of gets things clicking and turning at a better rate, and it's gonna boost your metabolism. So it will make you feel initially tired, but it will ultimately give you better energy throughout the rest of the day, and like I said, boost your metabolism. So if it's difficult for you to even think about where to start, I highly recommend just getting outside and going for walks, or if it's cold out, do a 7-minute workout. So we've got one on our channel. There's also several apps. Once you do 7 minutes, you'll feel like, oh wow, that was a nice accomplishment. Maybe I'll do a little bit longer since I'm already moving and sweating. Or for me lately, carrying my weights upstairs, doing these YouTube videos inside with the kiddos, making it fun for them too, so they're not driving me nuts, but we're actually doing it together as opposed to me against them. That's like the best way to work out if you're a busy mom, because I get that question all the time. So we run up and down the hallway in between my sets. If Max wants me to play with him, I say count down from 10 seconds so I can get in a little bit more, and then we go for another lap. And with Liv, sometimes I'll swap my weights for a couple of sets with her as my weight. So you get creative with it, and honestly, I always remind myself where there's a will, there's a way. So it's all about exercising willpower. And I think the best way for me is to just have a set time. So I know this is when I work out. First thing in the morning seems to be the most effective for me because I can get it out of the way and feel great for the rest of the day knowing that it was done. And that helps to boost your momentum, boost your willpower, making it easier to not have that decision fatigue. Should I do it? Should I not? When am I gonna do it? What am I gonna do? Jump into a challenge. So I've been doing a 50-day challenge on YouTube. Last weekend we announced we were doing a Fit February challenge similar to our smoothie swap challenge in January. So all you have to do to enter is use hashtag FitFebruary, tag us at all 3 places, Aaron Stanzik, DB Stanzik, EatMoveRest, so that we can see it and keep track. Each day is another automatic entry to win one of 3 prizes, either $100, $50, or $25 gift card to an athleisure store of your choosing. Either you share your workout move or your FitBit showing that you just completed a workout, whatever it may be, posts, Instagram stories, TikTok, Facebook, you name it. All right, you guys know what time it is. It is green smoothie time, so we don't go a day without a superfood packed smoothie. And we have a brand new favorite superfood that might actually be the king of all superfoods. So our good friends Robbie and Cyrus at Mastering Diabetes have developed an amazing product called Amla Green. So the Indian gooseberry, also known as Amla, has tons of health benefits that I had to actually go and research for myself because I totally geek out on superfoods. And Dr. Greger himself at nutritionfacts.org has confirmed not only is it great for lowering cholesterol and stabilizing blood sugar, it works better than leading drugs, like the leading statin drug. So it has phenomenal benefits beyond just lowering cholesterol and blood sugar. It also helps with metabolism, mental focus, and clarity. And Robbie and Cyrus have put together an amazingly clean product, which we are super huge fans of. So they have one that contains an oolong tea blend, which if you are someone who might be trying to cut your coffee, this would be a great alternative to keep that mental clarity, energy, and focus going strong. They also have decaf, which can be helpful for someone like me who is a breastfeeding mama trying to avoid caffeine. They also have an immunity blend and one with hibiscus added in, as well as ginger and mint and cinnamon that are great for controlling appetite and cravings. So something for everyone. The biggest takeaway is that Amla Green was formulated with the world's most potent antioxidant ever discovered. So try it for yourself, put it in your smoothies, put it in your teas, and go to amlagreen.com to learn more. If you're really digging on Amla Green, be sure to use EatMoveRest for a 10% discount. Everything will be linked below. So we just posted a video pretty recently sharing our top 3 green smoothies that don't taste like greens. So these are the ones we alternate between every single day. Today I'm making the tropical green with mango, kale, celery, green apple. We're gonna add in some Amla Green as well as some chia, flax, and dulse, frozen bananas, and frozen pineapple. These smoothies are literally like a salad in a glass and a multivitamin in a glass. Adding in the superfoods is just that added boost that we always feel like we need to give us the energy that coffee honestly just doesn't deliver. This tastes so much better than a cup of coffee ever will.
Max, how old are you?
3. Hagama Mingo.
Okay, you guys, so I'm snacking on one of my homemade superfood brownies. These are in the meal planner, which brings me to another point. If you're feeling like you fell off track with your weight loss goals or healthy eating, tip number 1, grab our meal planner. It is seriously helping so many people. Tip number 2, keep tempting foods out of your house. So I find myself somehow winding up in the chip and cracker aisle every visit to the grocery store. I did not bring home any chips or crackers this time. So something like a homemade baked good can really hit the spot. Just keep the tempting foods away. Then you'll be forced to make the better choice. And last but not least, a smoothie a day will keep the cravings at bay.
So yes, like Aaron said before, nothing lifts a fog like some sunshine or some fresh air, even if the sun isn't shining. We get outside every single day, even if it's cold. So I'm gonna throw this bad boy back on. We're gonna get Max on his bike, stretch our legs, and get things moving. Like you said, it is still chilly. We're gonna get outside anyway.
Only one, you make me feel so good. Feel so good. You make me feel so good. Feel so good. Neon shining on the boulevard, dancing underneath the champagne stars. You make me feel like I'm forever young, 'cause you're my only one. You make me feel so good. Feel so good. You make me feel so good. Feel so good. You make me feel so good. Feel so good. You make me feel so good. Feel so good. I keep feeling away, I keep feeling away, I keep feeling away about you. No, I can't look away, no, I can't look away, no, I can't look away, 'cause I need you.
Yep.
That brings us to our next point. Scheduled naps. Serious game changer when it comes to getting remotivated. Sometimes you need quiet time to kind of reset. Having an actual fruit snack and making some hot tea. We're gonna go sit in the sun.
So while Aaron typically reaches for raw fruit, I'm usually reaching for leftovers, some kind of beans, grains, some rice. So I've got leftover noodles, leftover beans, leftover lentils, leftover potatoes, and salt that up with a little bit of nutritional yeast, and it makes a
We
perfect
all come
lunch.
alive. This is the good life. Soak in the good vibes. Living out our dreams. Living on free. So drink up the sunshine, 'cause everything's alright. We're living out our dreams.
We are having some fresh mango and some canistel, which is also called egg fruit. Super, super good. It's like definitely one of my favorites. It's from Miami Fruit.
You love mango?
Yes.
Hi.
It's just everything.
Did you make a cookie?
Can you eat that? Ah!
Grandma's a dino. Look at it.
Hey, I'm a pit my John pit.
Roll the window down, 'cause it's 80 degrees. No traffic on the road, summer life is a breeze.
So we just got off a phone call with my mom, or Grandma Vi, and we have been checking in almost daily, doing FaceTimes with both the grandmas, siblings, grandpa, great-grandparents. So it's really kept us afloat, especially in these times after the holidays when we were all surrounded by each other and surrounded by so much love and support. So especially being so far from home, that has been really beneficial to us. We've both gotten on a few long-winded phone calls with close friends and family members just to kind of hash things out, talk about how we're feeling, and that is something we want to challenge you to do. Sometime throughout this next week, make a phone call with a trusted loved one and just talk about things. It can seriously be the best form of therapy that you don't have to pay for. It's totally free. We can both vouch for its benefits. And on that note, another thing that has really helped me is branching out. So I've already made a handful of new friends here in Florida. I even met a friend from Instagram at the farmer's market, and it was so fun just to walk around and talk and just be carefree and get to know somebody else. There's nothing better than getting out of your own head and getting to know someone else instead. So call someone you love, make a new friend.
Yeah, it's super important to stay in touch. You know, I've had friends texting me. In fact, just this weekend, I had two buddies text me who I haven't heard from in a while, saying that they're having a really hard time. So whether it's travel or family or just the January blues, it's definitely going around. And like Erin said, being able to either talk on the phone, do a FaceTime, or even just a long text conversation with someone you care about can make all the difference. So again, whether you're the person who's needing help or offering support, it's nice to connect. So definitely stay connected. We can talk about, you know, food and fitness all day long, but mental health is so important. You can be as fit as a fiddle, but if your mental health isn't right, it doesn't matter. So like Erin said, keep these bonds strong, whether there's distance or not. Beyond that, I just turned on Friends over here, and this last weekend especially, like, we've been chilling out more than ever. Yes, we are crazy busy with the kids. We're writing our book, which is really exciting. We're in the process of probably moving, and it's like there's so much going on, but we're also taking more time than ever to just rest and relax and even sleep in. So that's another thing too that most people overlook when they're thinking about being strong, healthy, happy, etc. Prioritize your mental health and get plenty of rest.
So dinner tonight is leftovers. I made these beans cooked from dry, so all we do is soak them overnight, put them in our Instant Pot on the chili/beans setting. So when it comes to staying on track, one of the biggest, most important things you can do is batch, cook, and prep things. Keep them in the fridge like this to make salads and soups and stews and lunches really easy every day. No matter what we cook, we make sure to always have at least 2 days worth so that it takes the guesswork and the actual work out of making dinner every single night. So make big portions and then space them out for 2 or 3 days. We have a leftover veggie stew we're gonna have tonight for dinner. We've shared it on our channel before. So tomorrow night we're gonna bring you a brand new recipe to add to your arsenal. It's already in the meal planner. We're gonna make pineapple fried rice. It's just me and the kiddos, and we are doing a little homeschool. So first official day, I simply asked Max what he wants to learn about. He said alligators, so perfect because it starts with the letter A, first letter of the alphabet. So we also learned that apples start with letter A. So we went on a scavenger hunt looking for an alligator in one of the many books here at our house. We found one, and I told him when we found an alligator, we'd get to watch a show about them to learn a little bit and eat our apples while we learn. So that's our start. And this brings me to another point on today's video topic, and that is to kind of get out of your routine. Try and do something creative and explorative and go back to that beginner's mind, that childlike state, whether you have kids or not. But get on their level and see what it feels like to have, you know, just learned about alligators for the first time. Or maybe like the other day, we went for a walk and Max saw a peacock for the first time, and I'm like, how cool to have witnessed such a beautiful animal for the first time in your life. Can you remember that feeling? So whether you have kids or not, just remember and remind yourself the importance of beginner's mind, starting to witness and recognize God's beauty that you may take for granted on a day-to-day basis. So it can be as simple as offering up gratitude, going outside, looking at the leaves on a tree, getting up close in nature a lot of times, things like that. So that's my 2 cents on helping your mental health when it comes to just being more playful and fun.
Are we at the beach?
Yes, we're at the beach.
We're at the beach. And what are we doing? Did we just find a crab?
Yes.
What color was he?
It was black.
Yeah, he was black. He was kind of brown, wasn't he?
Yes.
Feeling alright, we know. Let's go. The sun is calling and we're out in the street. We're all hanging together and we don't need a thing. We know. Let's go. Tastes so sweet and I can't deny it. Life's so sweet, I just wanna try. This is the good life. So get so drink up the sunshine, 'cause everything's alright. We're living out our dreams. Yeah, this is the good life.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and explain what I'm making for dinner before my eyes bleed because I just cut a big red onion. So we're making pineapple unfried rice with veggies in it. So we've got brown rice cooking on the stove top. I'm gonna set aside a separate pot, saute some onion, garlic, and ginger in some vegetable broth. And when that's cooked up, I'm gonna add in some carrot, cook that up a little bit more. Also pour in a frozen bag of peas, maybe about a cup. And then what else are we putting in? Pineapple. We're gonna put pineapple in it. Usually I cut that and leave it sliced fresh on the side so we can just add our own fresh pineapple into it. You could cook with it too, but I like it fresh. I'm also gonna marinate some firm tofu in some aminos, coconut aminos, for a little sweet salty combination. Then I'm gonna bake it at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 to 30 minutes, flipping halfway through until it's golden brown and firm and slightly crispy but not charred. And then we're also gonna saute some baby bella mushrooms and some spinach in some coconut aminos on medium heat till our greens are good and greened up and our mushrooms are cooked up. So it's gonna be a really good, quick and easy dinner. So part of having kids is you have to leave everything separate. They can't be touching. So we've got plain rice and then we're mixing in our veggies for our dishes. That little old man face. Alright you guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I hope that it has reinvigorated your motivation to fulfill your New Year's goals, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram and join in our Fit February challenge, and also remember to check out Amla Green in the description below. Until next time, eat, move, rest your best. Bye guys.
Goodbye.
There are 3 things we all do every day and we could all be doing them better. Eat, move, and rest.
We're Dusty, Aaron, Max, Olivia, and Bo, and we're the Stanzics.
We aspire to live a plant-centric, faith-forward, healthy lifestyle and welcome all of the adventures that accompany it. Join us every week as we blend, chop, juice, run, lift, ride, and master our minds in between on the ultimate quest to find better balance, deeper connection, and true happiness within.